It's Brian Preston, the Money Guy.
The Sorrow 312 has a question. If you have all retirement accounts fully maxed and are allocating all other disposable income towards accumulating rental properties as a strategy, do you think that that's a reasonable strategy? So retirement accounts are fully maxed. Now he's looking at the rest of his disposable income thinking, I think I'm going to go rental property and throw it all there. What do you think?
I love this question because it actually, now look, I know when this gets broken into a highlight clip, you're not going to see the previous question that was done here, but it does kind of relate to this, is that I love when people are going through the financial order of operations, and I know this sounds repetitive, but like I said, it's going to be a highlight. Go to moneyguy.com/resources. You can download the free 9-step deliverable. If you want the deep dive, you can go to learn.moneyguy.com, and we actually can give you a deep dive on it. But it's not uncommon that a lot of people, successful achievers, will save and maximize the financial order operations and then get in their late 20s, 30s, maybe even early 40s and realize I've got a lot of retirement assets, but I don't have a lot of liquid assets. Why do I need to have liquid assets? And this is why we have the graduation point from step 6, which is max out retirement accounts, to step 7, which is hyperaccumulation. Remember, the trigger point there is that you're actually saving and investing 25% of your gross income. But the reason we have the hyperaccumulation step of step 7 is that it is the realization that, man, there is more to life than all just retirement assets all the time. And that's what, especially because he's already let it be clear, he's hoping to get into rental property. Mm-hmm. We love real estate. I mean, Bo and I have shared, we have 8-figure real estate investments ourselves that we help administer, but you have to do it at the right time, right place, because real estate is great because of the tax benefits. It's also the leverage growth opportunity. However, it is really expensive when the tide goes out, meaning if we hit this downturn market, real estate values are a struggle, renters start tearing up your houses, and there's a lot of turnover. It's very far from passive at that point, and you better have deep pockets to get you through the storm that comes your way with real estate. So what we've built into the financial order of operations is where you have done the 25% maxing out retirement, you can go to hyperaccumulation. And anybody who's thinking about doing real estate, make sure you've built that bridge account of after-tax bucket of money so that you can have your liquidity to where no matter what comes your way in the real estate marketplace, you will be okay, that you will come out on the other side and maybe even have some opportunities to pick up deals and other things when everybody else is swimming naked with no cash and no liquidity. That's when real opportunity happens, is when you make your money on real estate, when you purchase real estate, actually. And a lot of times, because if you can get a really good valuation, and that's a little harder right now with the huge run-up we've had in prices, and that's why real estate investing typically is step 8 of the financial order of operations, because it's after you've gone through maxing out retirement. It's after you've looked at the 3 buckets between the after-tax, the tax-deferred, and then the tax-free. You have a good bridge account there with enough liquidity to go to step 8, which is the prepaid future expenses. That's when I like people to do real estate investing, because that way you really are living your best life, because you've got the foundation of financial assets underneath you. So that if things get ugly out there in the financial world, because I've shared this and I think it's important, bad stuff they're all extroverts. They all love hanging out with others. So you'll have downturns in the real estate marketplace, the same time unemployment spiking, same time the financial markets will be down 20%. They all hang out together, and you just want to make sure that you have enough liquidity to get you to the other side.
You know, there's so much buzz about real estate. Like, this is what's going to make you $1 million. If you have money, you need to go throw it in real estate. That's especially out there, like on TikTok and YouTube. There's people that are saying that. And I think sometimes we will react to those things and say, like, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the financial order of operations. But what I love about you guys is not that you don't like real estate. And like, we're very clear about that. It's that you want people to do it the right way. You don't want them to get caught. Like you say, the saying with when the tide goes out, you
don't want to be caught naked. You don't want your skinny dipping without the foundation. Look, there's a lot of people that got lucky. Mm-hmm. I mean, there is the most punchable person in the world that I watch on social media sometimes, and he's telling everybody how to get rich in real estate and other things. And I'm like, there's enough truth there that it gets you intrigued. But as you see them riding around their Rolls Royce and their private planes and stuff, I'm like, yeah, but he's not telling them the real path. I mean, you get to this point, But there's a few steps here that are left out. He's selling all aspiration. He's not selling the actual manual to get to where they are. And that's where we're trying to be that bridge. If you watch our content, we'll not only help you build it from zero up to the point by doing it the right way with a foundation, but you'll then have that point when you see those people in those videos, you'll know the strategies. You'll be like, oh yeah, that's just kind of confirms what Brian and Bo and Reby shared with me.
Right. That's why I love the 9 steps of the FOO, because it's not meant to like restrict you. It's meant to set you up for success so you can do those kinds of things that you want to, like a rental property or real estate property. So hopefully that really helped you out. The Sorrow 321, thanks so much for your question.